I'm headed out on Highway 90, going to see Rusty, 78609. And we're going to do a live tonight at 5 o'clock. And maybe by the time I get this uploaded, you've already watched it. I don't know. It's going to be funny and fun. I said I could help him be a moderator, but I'm not an expert by any means. So it'll be fun. Headed out to Brackettville, Fort Clark Springs. And just a quick note, a lot of people ask about the difference between traveling on Interstate 10 and Highway 90. And this is why I like Highway 90. It is so much nicer than I-10. The speed limit here is 75. Of course, I don't go anywhere near that. And you know, I-10 gets up to 85 when it gets really out west. And there's a lot more trucks. There's just no, look at this. I mean, there's just nobody out here. And I feel so much safer. And yes, you do slow down through a few small towns, you know, Uvalde and Castroville, but I feel very safe stopping. If you need anything, you're right there. It's not hard to get on and off the, you know, the road. And I just really like this a lot. But you know, all you see is a few cars and the Border Patrol, which makes me feel safe. It's prettier, and I've already seen, literally, I've seen like 4 or 5 crested caracaras, which are those beautiful, they call them the Mexican eagle. I've seen hawks in the trees. It's much more pleasant. Well, according to my GPS map, this was Fort Clark Springs, and this was the side gate. If you remember a few days ago from Rusty's video, where that guy in the RV was trying to turn around, this is the opposite side of that gate. So I called the front desk, and they said, there's no gate. I said, well, I'm staring at 2. And so they sent someone down there about 15 minutes later, and she said, oh, you've got to go around to the front. So they said they need to get this fixed. So if you do head to Fort Clark Springs, make sure you don't go to this side gate off of Highway, I think it's 131. And luckily, I was able to slowly back out straight and get back on the road and go around to the main entrance. All right, we got the live done. This is on one of our walks around the area, and this is Jackie, and she's on a walker, and so she walks her dog with the golf cart very slowly around the neighborhood. This is my spot here at Fort Clark Springs RV Park, and it's in the back. I'm in the 30 amp. It might be a little windy, but I had to kind of pull in backwards because I wasn't sure where the sights were. Some man helped me, but there I am. Ta-da! And this is a pretty full park. I'm surprised, but a lot of people aren't here. I mean, I guess they're parked here full time, and Rusty said a lot of them are working in the area, and so their campers are here, but there's nobody over here. Ideally, I should be pulled the other way, but when I got here, I literally had about 15 minutes until I was supposed to be over at Rusty's to do the live, and so I just decided to pull in that way. But it's fine. They're nice sights. It was very, very quiet at night. Deer were out, and then just while I go, of course, I didn't have my phone, and some sandhill cranes flew over. And if you don't know what they sound like, it's a very unique sound. Once you hear them, you always know what they are. So I'm getting ready now to go over to Rusty's. He's just down over that direction. That's where they call them the units are, and where the basically little houses. And I'm gonna go help him move some of the stuff that's remaining in his house that he sold into the new place. And he showed me the new place. It is very nice. So, I mean, while I have my truck here, we can move some of that stuff over for him. So this should be fun. We had breakfast this morning. He came over. I knew he was gonna do that. I got up, you know, I don't know, 8 o'clock or something, and I'm having my coffee and stuff. Bam, 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 on the door with this with this walking stick. And I opened the door in my robe and my house shoes. He said, let's go to breakfast. So I said, give me 10 or 15 minutes. So we did that, and we went over and had a very nice breakfast. Eggs, pancakes, and sausages. It was nice. Lots of people over there. And I'm sure they're all looking at me like, who is this person with Rusty? Okay, I'm gonna go over there and help him move. Okay, we got everything moved over here that needed to be moved over here. That's not Rusty. Oh, maybe it is Rusty. Oh God, what's he doing? Oh yes, that is Rusty. He put the door on the bathroom for me. Yesterday, he didn't put the door on, which was fine with me. He just went outside while I went to the bathroom, but today he's like, okay, I'm putting the door on. So now, because he has to use it, so he put the door back on. So we got everything loaded in here. He's got stuff in his closet. We'll close this up. And then, oh yes, Heidi. All the neighbors are watching. And we got everything moved in here, and there's this little lift. That is a serious lift. Which is that we got his rocking chair back. So he has indoor rocking chair, exterior rocking chair, and indoor. Got all our stuff set up. He said he'll put all his stuff on the wall later. That, we got his hat up. We got the ukulele. He's got the TV. The internet's already going. So, got it set up. He should be good to go to do his videos when he wants to. There we go, yay. I told him that you put the door back on the bathroom.
I did. I'm going to take it off again.
No, you're not. Yeah.
Now, all these trails that are out here were at one time used
Right.
as part of the military base. In fact, right up here is the 1,000-man auditorium.
Oh.
And we can actually walk into it.
Okay.
It's not, the building's gone, but the outline's still there.
Oh. And
Yeah.
when was that fort? When was it active?
1845, 1850. Huh. Yeah, it's been a long time. It was built, they called this the Fort Trail, going from like San Antonio and Austin headed west.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
And you have this fort, and then you got, I don't know, you got Fort Stockton, Fort Davis, I don't know, several on the way out.
Yeah.
And it was all to protect the people moving west, building markets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I guess, like most of us have heard of Fort Davis and Fort Stockton. But this one, I don't know how I managed to miss.
Well, because it's
this
just
area
on the map. It is now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It is now. I put it on the map.
Yeah, I know you did.
This is where they got all their.
Oh, yeah.
This is where they got brainwashed. Yeah, but you can see how it slopes down.
Oh, yeah.
And way down there on that end, there was like a podium.
Oh, okay.
And it was just like a regular,
Yeah.
like a theater.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty neat.
It is. But you'd have to turn the clock back 170 years to see anybody.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. We hear the fox. He moved from over there. He was on the right side.
It was. But if you think about it, this is their world.
Yeah. Wow. This is one of the bunkers at Fort Clark Springs. That's really neat. Rusty said the walls are about a foot thick. Wow, look at that. That's really neat. Ooh, right into the sun. I can't even see the road. Oh my gosh. We took a nice long walk. There's some of the houses. And you can see how close I am to where Rusty is. Let's see where the road is. There was 2 helicopters over us, and he said it was a border patrol. He said they were sensing our body heat. This is how close I am. Here's the RV area right here. Dun, 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 pretty close. I'll turn it off because the sun's bad.
Sometimes you just walk around. Because if you
It's
go
real
down here,
nice.
that road goes a long way. And then there's a road here where she's parked that makes a loop. And no, it's a great place to just hang out, chill out.
It's real pretty.
Yeah, enjoy.
It's real pretty. Oh, I cannot believe how clear. Well, I can believe how clear because it's all this part of Texas.
If you're ever up here at Kickapoo or wherever, you can come down here and check out the fort. We'll check out more when we get through.
Okay. Okay. Look at that. That's beautiful. Does this creek have a name?
Morris Creek, well, I'm not sure. This all feeds into or from Morris, M-O-R-A-S Creek.
Oh, okay, Morris. Okay.
I think that's the name.
Yeah, that's real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for birds. Okay, I just left Rusty, just left the RV park, and this is still in Fort Clark Springs. There's really nice houses, and there's a hotel, and I'm sure Rusty's talked about all this. These were all of the barracks, and they've made them into hotels. I guess I've forgotten that you could stay down here. Huh. It really is beautiful. I mean, he has really chosen a nice spot. I'll show you. There's the Fort Clark Springs Information Center. I'm sure Rusty's probably shown all this. But a lot of people are in this area. I didn't realize it's such a large area. Service center. I'm sure you're getting some wind noise. And here's the entrance. I'm gonna roll the windows up so you can hear me. And one thing I really like about this RV park is they lock up everything at night. So if you're single female, single anybody, or just kind of scared, and the security is, I mean, they are on it. They are all over the place. They are patrolling at night. All these gates are locked. No riffraffs coming in here. And I felt very, very safe. In fact, there's security. Bye-bye. They're very nice, very nice. And that was my weekend with Rusty. And thank y'all so much. I really, really thank you, Rusty, so much. I really can't believe that many people watched our live. I'm glad I was able to come over there and help. Well, I'm not sure if I helped too much, but like I said, I participated, I guess you could say. But really, and all of those of you who have subscribed to my channel, I'm just overwhelmed. I really didn't think that many people would even really, go over to my channel. I know it's a small little channel, and I'm, by myself talking a lot. It's, but like Rusty says, I do what I do. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. That was fun, Rusty. That was a fun-filled weekend. It's something different, and that's something to tell y'all. I mean, I just met Rusty this past summer. Like, all of us, we follow him. I told Rusty we feel like we know him. He doesn't know us, but we feel like we know him. I knew he's in Brackettville. It's only a couple hours from San Antonio, and then when I saw him do the live, I thought, hell, why not just go over there? Kickapoo Cavern State Park's not far, and then time was of the essence, so I thought, well, I'll just stay in the RV park right here. It's not that expensive, and so it just worked out. So, it's kind of fun just to change it up. And it was nice, a nice conversation. I was glad I was able to help him, and he had got his stuff all moved in. So you just kind of have to go out and about and maybe get out of your comfort zone a little bit. But I mean, why not? So thank y'all again. I really appreciate it. If I see anything exciting, I'll turn the video back on. I got to go through the border check up here. I guess I got to make sure nobody's back in the camper. I'm not harboring Rusty back there. I'll talk to y'all later.